Good morning, my friends. It's so nice to see you. Let's sing our hello song, okay? Here we go. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. It's time to say hello. Good morning and welcome to Toddler Time. This is story time for children who are just beginning to walk up until just before they turn 3 years old. That's who the content is geared towards, to help with early literacy and learning to read. And I have a friend who would like to come out. My friend Roger. Roger, come on out. Hello, friends. Roger knows the importance of knowing your letters. And Roger knows his letters. And he especially knows all the letters in his name, because that's a good place to start with learning letters, because learning your letters and the sounds they make is the beginning of learning to read. Would you like to sing your song, Roger? Yes. There's my name, Roger, R-O-G-E-R. And you made up a song to go with that, didn't you? All right, because you're very proud of knowing all the letters in your name, aren't you? All right, go ahead. My name is Roger and I can spell it 'cause I know my letters. R-O-G-E-R, 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 and that is how you spell it. Very good. Thank you. It's time for our book. Today we're doing Good Night Moon. The words are by Margaret Wise Brown. The pictures are by Clement Hurd. So the author is Margaret Wise Brown and the illustrator is Clement Hurd, and the publisher is HarperCollins. In the great green room, there was a telephone and a red balloon and a picture of the cow jumping over the moon. And there were 3 little bears sitting on chairs. And 2 little kittens and a pair of mittens and a little toy house and a young mouse. And a comb and a brush and a bowl full of mush. That's like oatmeal, kind of. And a quiet old lady who was whispering, "Hush." Good night, room. Good night, moon. Good night, cow jumping over the moon. Good night, light and the red balloon. Good night, bears. Good night, chairs. Good night, kittens, and good night, mittens. Good night, clocks, and good night, socks. Good night, little house, and good night, mouse. Good night, comb, and good night, brush. Oh, good night, nobody. Good night, mush. And good night to the little old lady whispering, "Hush." Good night, stars. Good night, air. Good night, noises everywhere. Good night, moon. Hello, everyone. It's time for our pre-reading skill. And if you remember, there are 5 pre-reading skills. And if you develop these skills from the time you're born until you get to school, you will be able to pick up reading very easily. And our pre-reading skill for today is print concepts. And all print concepts means is that you know when you see this picture and you see those words together, they are the same thing. This picture is a garden and this word is garden. That's why it's good when you first start to learn to read books with just a few words and nice big pictures. And then you can look at the picture and know that that word matches the picture, and that's what print concepts are. We have a lot of things here that start with the letter G, which is our letter this week. We have a goat. We have a giraffe. Now, did you notice that didn't goat and giraffe? It's 2 different sounds because the letter G has 2 different sounds. It has a g sound like in goat, and it has a j sound like in giraffe. Garden, grapes, and green beans, and those all have the g sound. Throughout the day, see if you can remember, if you can think of words that have the 2 different sounds. And if mom and dad will help you, you can put them in the comments and say whether it's the j sound or the g sound in that word. That would be fun. I would like to see those. This is the letter G, like I said, and if you would like to make the letter G in sign language, just need your one hand, turn it sideways, point your finger out like that, put this next to your thumb, kind of next to it, and if you look at it that way, it kind of looks like that, but that is the letter G in sign language. And we have a little song that goes along with it so you can remember the sound, you can remember what the sign looks like, and we can name some body parts and learn those too. Here we go. There's a G on my chin, on my chin. There's a G on my chin, on my chin. There's a G on my chin, and it really makes me grin. There's a G on my chin, on my chin. There's a G on my finger, on my finger. There's a G on my finger, on my finger. There's a G on my finger, and it always wants to linger. That means it wants to hang around. There's a G on my finger, on my finger. There's a G on my leg, on my leg. There's a G on my leg, on my leg. There's a G on my leg. It gives kisses when I beg. Oh please, oh please, oh please, oh please. There's a G on my leg, on my leg. Time for our nursery rhyme. Everybody stand up with me because with our nursery rhyme, we're going to stretch and do some yoga and make ourselves feel better. And also remember that if by the time you get to school, you have memorized, it means you know them without having to look at the words, 5 nursery rhymes, it will help you learn to read. So let's do teddy bear, teddy bear. Here we go. You ready? Teddy bear, turn around. Teddy bear, you ready? I'm going to stretch way down. Touch the ground. Teddy bear, stretch up high. Touch the sky. Teddy bear, you ready? Let's jump up high. Teddy bear. All right, we're going to stretch and turn out the light. The light's way across the room, so we have to stretch. Are you ready? Teddy bear, turn out the light. Teddy bear, stretch real big, real wide. Say good night. It is time for our flannel story, and today's flannel story is A Good Day for a Hat. This is Mr. Brown. Today is a good day for a hat, said Mr. Brown, and he put on his purple bolero hat. Ooh, doesn't he look snazzy? But when he stepped outside, it was raining. Oh, that is okay. I have just the hat for that, said Mr. Brown, and he put on his yellow rain hat. Look at that. That will keep him nice and dry. But when he stepped outside, the rain had turned to snow. Oh no, said Mr. Brown, but I have just the hat for that. And he put on his green snow hat. But when he stepped outside, a band was marching by. Oh, that's all right, said Mr. Brown. I have just the hat for that. Mr. Brown put on his red marching band hat. And then when he stepped outside, there were magical rabbits loose on his lawn. Oh no, said Mr. Brown. But that's okay, because I have just the hat for that. And he put on his black magician's hat. But when he stepped outside, there was a rootin' rodeo. Mr. Brown said, that is okay, because I have the hat for that. And he put on his blue cowboy hat. But when he stepped outside, it was time for the Big Bear Country Cook-Off. Oh, the cook-off, I forgot, said Mr. Brown, but that's okay, because I have the hat for that. And he put on his white chef's hat. And he stepped outside, and oh no, when he stepped outside, there was a fire-breathing dragon. That's okay, said Mr. Brown, because I have the hat for that. And he put on his knight's metal helmet to fight the dragon. And then when he stepped outside again, he was sailing the high seas. That's okay, said Mr. Brown. I have just the hat for that. And he put on his pirate hat. And he said to himself, I am going to Mrs. Plum's house, and I have a hat for everything. I'm going to put them all on my head, because you just never know what's going to happen when I step outside. So he put on all the hats, the pirate hat, the knight's hat, the chef's hat, the cowboy hat, the magician's hat, the marching band hat, his winter hat, his rain hat, and his purple bolero hat. And he went to Mrs. Plum's house. And when he stepped in the door, all his friends were there, and they yelled, surprise, happy birthday. And Mr. Brown said, oh dear, it is my birthday. And he was so surprised that all of the hats fell off. I forgot it was my birthday, he said. And all of his friends said, that is okay, because we have the hat for that. The end. It was so nice being here with you. I will see you next time. Let's sing our goodbye song, okay? Are you ready? Here we go. The more we get together, 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 the more we get together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. See you next time.